Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a good weekend. We are probably about, well, we're 30 minutes earlier than the sort of start time that I had planned for the stream. So welcome, wherever you are in the world. It's good to see you all. And we're doing a bit of a controller day today. So you find us at Primary Devco's East Midlands Airport, the link for which is in the description down below. And effectively, we're going to be controlling for 3 hours. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Especially when you get the real air traffic controllers come on and do bits. Although I'm not sure why you'd want to do it all day and then come back and do it on in the sim. G'day Carlito, g'day commentator, g'day Night Shepherd Badger, welcome guys, good to see you all. I've got like another feed here which is like the controller internal chat, so that's who I'm talking to effectively, if you guys are wondering, but it's a muted feed. But big welcome to Stephen, who is joining us as the tower controller for today as well, so he's helping us massively with that. So you guys are going to get 2 controllers, ground and tower, for a little bit. George says he's going to be on soon in the A380, just deciding where to fly. Beautiful, can't wait. What airline, George? Profound welcome, Thomas, good to see you. Lazaros, Kalispera. It's a bit of a slow start because, of course, we actually started. Well, we were supposed to forecast the start time for 2 o'clock, and it's obviously 1:30. So we've pushed that time forwards a little bit, and that way, I thought it'd be quite nice to sort of ease ourselves into any traffic that might arrive. And if you guys might be new to VATSIM, it will give you a chance as well to ask questions, maybe pop a flight plan into the chat to ask us A, to maybe verify it or check it for you. B, to give you some tips or some help. Perhaps it might be your first VATSIM flight, and that's what these are all about as well. Give you guys a bit of confidence when flying on the VATSIM network, because that's when the realism really starts to propel itself forwards for all of us. And it kind of changes your experience of flight simulation once you get onto networks like VATSIM and IVAO as well, for example. But we've got the tower view connected. We've got 1 German cargo that's pushed back at the moment. He's starting up over the cargo stands. It's to the left of our screen, so we can't quite see him yet. We'll see him taxi past in a wee while. And I'm just trying to sort out the custom model matching, so that when George connects in with the Osprey A380, we'll be able to see him as such, if I get it configured correctly. So doing a little bit of admin at the same time, bit of multitasking. So if you're not familiar with East Midlands Airport, it's a bit of a cargo hub to be fair, but you've got Jet2, Ryanair, TUI as examples of airlines that fly into and out of here in the real world as well. And the heavies can be anything up to like 777 freighters and things. It's pretty cool. Packages, community. Where's the fly-by-wire files? Osprey, Osprey, Osprey. And expect a little bit of rust from me as well. And I'm doing it after night shift, so I'm a little bit kind of brain foggy, a little bit hazy. But in fairness, it means that I'm making some mistakes, and I like to think then, therefore, that it makes you guys relax a little bit if you are new on the network. Takes a bit of pressure off you guys, so when you do connect and maybe transmit for the first time, it's less daunting. I hope. Fly-by-wire. A380. There she is, lovely. Right, let's get her added in. Big Bertha. A3AA. Might do a Brussels return out of here, commentator says. Yeah, do it. And 1174 says he might fetch the 777 out of the hangar. Go for it, matey. That'd be everybody's welcome. Of course, if you're new to the network, then it'd be something that's worth kind of working through, building your flight plan slowly, all that kind of good stuff. But we are here to help for that so as well. So try not to worry too much. Today perhaps could be your very first day on the network, which will be very exciting. We've got German Cargo 45527. He's waiting to taxi. I need to get the A380 taxi stuff up. Code F. Cannot use Alpha while another Code F uses the runway. Cannot use Alpha between Alpha 3 and Alpha 4 whilst Code E or MD-11s are on Delta. Cannot taxi past a runway holding point where another aircraft is holding. A380 EGNX AN225 A380 ground movement chart 2-3. Better get Navigraph up then. EGNX. A380 taxi restrictions. Right, okay. Oh, jeez. Oh. Available for A380. Where would they park then? Because green is good, but that suggests that they can't actually taxi on anything else. So I don't know if that would that need a backtrack? That'd be quite unique. Ridley, hello, East Midlands Tower is in the chat. Welcome. You might know. It does it? Crikey. So it can't use the stand 107, George. That's the only stand for A380 with pushback. Yeah. Wow, that's unique. There you go, folks. So, I mean, you didn't hear it, but Ridley in the chat was basically saying that you have to, if you're flying A380s, for example, you need to load in and stand 107 if it's free. You then will get a pushback from myself. You'll get taxi to Golf 1. Even though we're using 27, you'll get taxi to Golf 1, which is up here. And then you'll be told to backtrack down the runway and vacate at Whiskey 1, where you'll come back to ground to taxi down to Alpha 1, Alpha 2 for a departure on 27. Which is pretty cool. That's quite rare. But I suppose the airport layout is actually quite small, isn't it? So, yeah, that makes sense. Quick question from Lazarus. Have we confirmed which Osprey liveries work in 2024 yet? I could only find the Unibuilds A330 on flightsim.to. Most of the liveries work, to be honest, Lazarus. If the aircraft is compatible in the new sim, I've found that those liveries, you can just click and drag and they tend to work as well. Aaron, welcome. That depends on whether you want to fly out of sort of VATSIM or something like that. Or if you just want to fly like multiplayer, feeding in the flight radar data, in which case you could use something like FSLTL, which is available on the Flyboire installer to feed in live traffic. So it depends what you want to achieve out of your own flight sim experience. You've still got the ATIS, haven't you? Did you want me to take it, or do you want to just keep it? That'll be right. It's already on, isn't it? So just leave it, let it tick along. There's our second plane on the scope. Liam, no worries, buddy. You're doing the you're doing the reverse of the cross the land. I've just gone through a load of night shifts at the airport. It's been quite weird actually because Heathrow, we've had all of the sort of fog that started to drift in, and then the freezing fog sat over the airfield, descended really low, really thick as well, and it's been quite interesting over the last few days, with like low visibility procedures in place and all that sort of thing. But again, like we've got here at the moment, the QNH is 1038. Which is so high. So we've got some weird old weather system going over the UK at the moment. And that, I mean, that's brought with us sort of insanely low temperatures as well. So overnight, yesterday or the night before, the kind of northern parts of Scotland were going down to like -16. There's a slight crosswind as well, only very small. Winds at the minute are 200 degrees at 6 knots. Actually, good afternoon. How you doing, matey? Oh, good to see you. And Dino, howdy. Doc, good evening. It says freezing cold here in Bangkok for me, not for you. So this sounds quite warm for you then, by our kind of standards anyway, at least. Dawes says good afternoon, and all the other Flight Simmer chums in the chat as well. Driving past your ATC tower soon, so give us a little wave. Nice. And snow from last Sunday still hasn't melted here for Ancient Dino. At -18 in the Highlands, Liam's saying there. Elk, welcome matey. How are you? Happy New Year. Hope you're well. West Castle, it happens now and again for people apparently. I've had it once or twice, but I think you end up having to just restart the sim. So you'll kind of load into it, it will all be bricked for whatever reason. There's some sort of connection issue as it authenticates, and then I think you have to restart. Dwar says my voice seems a tad different today. Yeah, so I'm still battling that virus thing that I had around New Year. Plus the night shifts, they kind of weigh you down a little bit anyway, if that makes sense. Because they're not good for you. But yeah, I'm still quite chesty. I've got this horrible cough that I can't shake, and all the rest of it as well. It's all a bit strange, and that's effectively what I've still got at the moment. But yeah, it's a little bit more husky, a little bit deeper, isn't it? I'm never really sure how it's going to come across, you know, on the microphone, because YouTube does weird compressy things, and you never really know how you're going to actually sound when you do go live. But yeah, definitely my voice is a little bit off at the moment. West Atlantic cargo for today for Ashley's flight. Nice. MPS, good afternoon, mate. Doc's saying they're saying it's the lowest temperature Bangkok has ever had in 40 years. Crikey, that's a huge amount of time.
East Midlands Ground, good day. Citation 2 Papa Mike, radio check.
Citation 2 Papa Mike, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Your readability 5. There's a Neptune, although it's now disconnected.
Citation 2 Papa Mike is at stand 102. We are on citation longitude with Charlie on board. The QNH is 1038 and we're looking to pick up IFR 2 Gatwick.
150's on his file. EGKK. Citation 2 Papa Mike. East Midlands Ground, information Charlie's correct, QNH 1038. You're cleared to London Gatwick, runway 27, by the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 9 Squawk 7613.
Cleared to Gatwick, runway 27 via Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 90 and squawk 7613. Citation 2 Papa Mike.
Citation 2 Papa Mike, read back correct. Report ready for push.
Wilco 2 Papa Mike.
Got a bit of a weird route there. He's going direct.
German cargo 455 requesting taxi.
German cargo 455. Apologies for earlier. I forgot to give you a squawk code. If you could squawk 1151, please.
Squawk 1151, German cargo 45.
Thank you, sorry, I completely forgot. Once you've done that, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha.
Via Bravo and Alpha to holding point Alpha 1, runway 27, German cargo 455.
That is Bravo, good. So he's on the move.
Bravo, Victor, X-ray, Tango, aircraft type PBM 900, stand 6, requesting Alpha clearance in Birmingham, please.
Osprey X-ray Tango. It's got a bit of a weird route to Birmingham there. Radar. Osprey Tango, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Stand by, I'll just check your flight plan and I shall call you back.
No problem, and just for further reference, I didn't realise it was Osprey Tango. Do you want me to change it?
If you wish, it's up to you.
Oh, okay, I'll keep it as is.
Roger. In any case, Osprey Tango, you cleared to Birmingham via the Daventry 3 November departure. Climb to flight level 80 and squawk 2737.
Osprey Tango, cleared Birmingham, Daventry 3 November departure, initial climb, flight level 80, squawk 2737.
Osprey Tango, read back correct. Information Charlie's current QNH 1038, report ready for push.
Roger, QNH 1038.
I can't remember how he called up. I think was it Osprey X-ray Tango. Ah, it did. Oh, confused me. That did. It might have just been Bravo Victor X-ray Tango that he called up. Oh yeah, he did spell it, but alright, thank you, matey. Afternoon, Flying Panda Gav. Good evening, matey. Practically Geek as well. Good to see you. Says afternoon, mate. Have a great stream. Primary East Midlands, looking stunning and always. Hope he does Manchester after Birmingham. Yeah. But, I mean, Manchester with Pyreek would be epic. Afternoon, Mike. Welcome. Happy New Year to you, mate. Dwell says he actually prefers my voice right now. Very clear. Good to see. There goes the DHL on your screens, folks. Taxiing out. He's off to Leipzig.
Osprey Tango ready for... no, just start up, please.
Osprey Tango, stand number 6. Startup approved. Report ready for taxi.
Startup approved, Osprey Tango.
I feel like it's going to take me about another 30 minutes to get into the flow of this, because it has been 3 months since we last did a controller stream. And the night shifts don't help, because they really kind of mess around with your brain. you end up with brain fog for about 2 or 3 days. German Cargo 455, contact East Midlands Tower now on frequency 124.005. Have a good flight.
124.005 for German Cargo 455. Thank you for your controlling. Have a nice day.
Take care.
East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Neptune 117 AT76, Fraser, stand 124, information Charlie on board QNH 1038, requesting RFR clearance to Glasgow.
Neptune 117, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Information Charlie's correct. You're cleared to your destination via the Daventry, correction, Trent 2 November departure, runway 27, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 6014.
Roger, clear to Glasgow, Trent 2 November departure, runway 27, initial altitude climb up to 6,000 feet on the squawk 6014, Neptune 117.
Neptune 117, read back correct, report ready for push.
Wilco, Neptune 117.
EG. I feel like my voice was going through that then. So I was having to kind of fight through that and try not to cough and get all husky. Right, let's get him moved across. Do a bit of admin here because I'm getting a bit sloppy with it. So he's on taxi, and then I click him to get rid of him because I've handed him off. For any controllers later on that want to grab his box with these strips in use. He's on start. Osprey Tango. 2 Papa Mike's been cleared. Neptune 117's been cleared. Nighthawk, evening mate. Or morning for you. Flying over Australia and listening in. Quite a nice gradual build-up of flow at the moment, isn't it? Sometimes we've connected into these things and there's been like the whole airport has been full. And it's like a rush because everybody was trying to get cleared and get taxi and everything else at the same time. It's quite difficult when you're as rusty as I am, for example, to do that. So it's a very nice gradual build-up for us at the moment. Oki says, why am I not on MSFS 2024 while we're using 2020? Simple reason is because I know the tower view works, and I didn't want to then boot the sim and try tower view on the other sim first and then have to go back, if that makes sense.
Citation 2 Papa Mike, stand 102, request push and start.
Station 2 Papa Mike, stand 102, push and start, approved, face east.
Push and start, approved, face east, November, correction, citation 2 Papa Mike.
I'm not sure about any East Midlands Airport spotting locations, West Castle Model Railway, to be fair. Don't know. Mike Oliver says, did his first flight on VATSIM for months yesterday. Didn't even feel that rusty because he's also been using Beyond ATC in the meantime. Good. There goes the DHL. Here comes the traffic. Yeah, I know Tower.
Tango ready for taxi, please.
Osprey Tango, taxi to Hold Point Alpha 1 via the apron and Alpha.
Alpha 1 by the apron, Alpha Osprey Tango.
I'll give him full length. He doesn't need it. He's in a TBM, but it's just easier for my brain. Dor says he thinks the location on the north side at the Aviation Museum Park is still okay. Good morning, Canadian Flight Simmer. Welcome. Yeah, commentator. Gotta be logging them at least. Plenty of bus services, Lady Sophie says there. Plenty of bus services to the airport, so you could easily get there on Skylink, Nottingham, Skylink, Leicester, Derby, and the My15 services all serve East Midlands Airport. Good to know. They're actually modelled in here as well, which is pretty cool. So you've got the bus service pulling into the little bus garage at the airport, and then reversing back, driving off, doing its little loop. Feeling better? Canadians asking about 90% back to normal. It's just this kind of chesty cough that I can't shake at the moment. And with the cough, every time I cough, I still get this like pulsing headache that comes through, which that gets quite tiring after a bit of a day of coughing away and stuff. But the weather over the last few days, like because Cargolux 383, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon, readability 5.
Roger, Cargolux 383 is flight Boeing 747 at stand 403, request IFR clearance to Frankfurt, please.
Cargolux 383 Heavy, you're cleared to Frankfurt via the Daventry 3 November departure, runway 27. Squawk 6237 and QNH 1038.
Cleared to Frankfurt via the Daventry 3 November departure via from runway 27, squawk 6237 and QNH 1038.
Cargolux 383, read back correct, report ready for push. Early start, David, indeed.
Citation 2, Papa Mike, request taxi.
Citation 2, Papa Mike, taxi to Hold Point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha, citation 2, Papa Mike.
Neptune 117 requesting push and start stand 124.
Last station calling East Midlands Ground, sorry, say again, call sign.
Neptune 117 for push and start.
Neptune 117, thank you. Stand 124, push start approved, face north, QNH 1038.
Yeah, push start approved, face north on the QNH 1038, Neptune 117.
And Bravo Victor X-ray Tango, contact East Midlands Tower now, 124.005. Have a good flight.
Bravo Victor X-ray Tango, contact Tower 124.005. Bye.
Bye. Get rid of him. A little ping there in red for the, what you call it. Oh, keep muting that by accident.
East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Neptune 3 Whiskey is at stand 76, type 737-800. With information from Charlie, request no clearance to Belfast.
Neptune 3 Whiskey, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Belfast via the Daventry 2 November departure. Runway 27, initial climb, altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 0337.
Confirm that's the Daventry rather than the Trent for Neptune 3 Whiskey.
Standby, you filed for the Trent 2 November.
Yes, you called Daventry 2.
Sorry, that's going to be my night shift brain. Yeah, you cleared the Trent 2 November departure, squawk 0337.
No problem, it's the Trent 2 November departure. Runway 27, initial climb 6,000, squawk 0337, Neptune 3 Whiskey.
Neptune 3 Whiskey, read back correct, report ready for push.
Midlands Ground, Golf Charlie Echo 0 Mike with the Delta 1038, request start VFR to the south.
Golf Charlie Echo Sierra East Midlands Ground, good afternoon to you. QNH 1038, startup approved, and we'll call you back for your clearance shortly.
Startup approved, we'll await your clearance, go second.
Osprey 121 with data link. Oh, there's a lot going on now. Ah! How do I do the data link clearance-y stuff? I've got to change his flight plan.
East Midlands Ground, Osprey 550, stand 105 for information. Charlie, good afternoon. Request IFAR clearance for skipper.
Osprey 550, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Amsterdam Schiphol via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 90, squawk 2735.
Clear the stars, Daventry 3 November, time maintain 9000 initial, squawk 2735, Osprey 550.
Osprey 550, read back correct. Report ready for push.
Roger.
You've got them on auto clearing, it looks like, green boxes at the bottom of the strip. So how do I get rid of that then? If I click all off.
Neptune 117 requesting taxi.
Neptune 117, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Alpha.
Alpha
Bottom of
1,
the app.
runway 27 by Alpha, Neptune 117.
Goglux 383, I'll sort out your flight level in just a moment. Stand 103, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
QNH 1038, start through facing east, and I appreciate the help support by there, my apologies.
Yeah, I've clicked the 3 boxes. It's not letting me actually...
How do you short mic for request taxi?
clearing that for us. Golf Echo Sierra, East Midlands Ground. Are you able for Whiskey 1 for an intersection departure?
Hey, so we could take set one as well, Golf Echo Sierra.
Roger, in that case, taxi to hold point Whiskey 1, runway 27 via Alpha.
Whiskey 127 Alpha, so Golf Echo Sierra.
And for your departure, it's going to be runway 27 and departure via the Shepshed Lane exit remaining west of the M1 motorway. A VFR not above altitude 2,000 feet on the East Midlands QNH 1038. And just get your squawk code for you.
Event 2, or correction, citation 2, Papa Mike, holding Alpha 1.
Citation 2 Papa Mike, thanks. Contact tower 124.005. Have a good flight. Can't get the data link stuff out of the way.
Thanks so much for the ATC, citation 2 Papa Mike.
Golf Echo Sierra, just check your flight plan for us. Ensure you've got some sort of VFR flight plan filed, if that's okay. I can't generate a squawk at the moment.
It's VFR, so I don't know where I needed to find a flight plan, but if you give me a few minutes, if I just hold here, I can file one for you.
Just taxi to Whiskey 1 and you got some traffic behind you and sort it out there.
Your taxi, Whiskey 1, and find a flight plan, Golf Echo Sierra.
We're getting some issue with V-strips at the moment that I can't quite solve. What? So, correction. Cargolux 383, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha, QNH 1038.
QNH 1038, hold Alpha 1 via Alpha Bravo for the Cargolux 383.
Jack, hello matey. Still, not 100%, but we're getting there. Cargolux 383. He's on taxi. Yeah, I've asked him to kind of refile a VFR flight plan. He's going to get to Whiskey 1 and try and solve it there.
Ground, good afternoon, Beeline 9902 and A320 on stand 10 with information Delta QNH 1038, request IFR to Brussels.
Beeline 9902 East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Brussels via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 90, squawk 7323.
It's Brussels, Daventry 3 November, squawk, initial climb flight level 90, squawk 7323, Beeline 9902.
Beeline 9902, readback correct. Report ready for push, QNH 1038.
QNH 1038, Beeline 9902.
42.
Eagles Golf Charlie, so we have a flight plan in for you now.
Thank you.
Ground Osprey 45 Foxtrot, which is stand 109, information Delta.
Osprey 45 Foxtrot standby, I'll call you back in next in the queue. Four 4550 will do, won't it, for him? 4550. Golf Echo Sierra, East Midlands Ground. If you could squawk 0356, please, and contact Tower 124.005. Have a good flight.
0356, hold Whiskey 1 will contact the Tower 124.005. We're clear to leave the East Midlands controls in. Further ship should lane remaining left westerly and 1 meter away, Golf Echo Sierra.
Readback correct, enjoy your flight. That'll do. I hate VFR on VATSIM. I always really bugger it up. Yeah, Golf Alpha Yankee, I'll send him to Sierra 1. The Golf Echo Sierra's got a squawk code now anyway and a bit of a flight plan. Seems I can't respond to the PDC, Aaron says there for some reason. Try and send it again. Neptune 117, caution a little DA42 in front of you on Whiskey and continue taxi to Alpha 1. Contact Tower now 124.005. Have a good flight.
Roger, got the traffic insight down to Alpha 1, runway 27 and over to Tower 124.005. Thanks for the service. Neptune 117, bye bye.
See ya.
Neptune 3 Whiskey, stand 76, request push and start.
Neptune 3 Whiskey, stand 76, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038. Foxtrot.
Approved face east, Neptune 3 Whiskey.
Osprey 45 Foxtrot, East Midlands Ground, you ready to copy clearance?
Roger, ready to copy Osprey 45 Foxtrot.
Thanks, Osprey 45 Foxtrot, you're cleared to your destination via the Daventry 3 November departure. Runway 27, initial climb flight level 90, squawk 2002.
Quick load, Daventry 3 November departure, initial climb flight level 90 and squawk 2002, Osprey 45 Foxtrot.
Osprey 45 Foxtrot, readback correct, report ready for push.
Look at Osprey 45 Foxtrot.
East Midlands Ground, hello, Rhino 100 Tango to Boeing 737-800, stand 11 with Charlie 1038 for clearance for, well, Rhino 100 Tango circuits, please.
Of course you would. Bloody hell. Where's that bit gone? 2,000 feet, isn't it? Right now, 100 Tango, East Midlands Ground. Good afternoon. You're cleared for your training circuits. It's going to be runway 27, right-hand circuit procedures, and altitude 2,000 feet, QNH 1038.
Hold position after departure 27, we're cleared right-hand visual circuits, not above 2,000, 1038, Rhino 100 Tango.
Rhino 100 Tango, readback correct, report ready for push.
Wilco 100 Tango, we can start up and taxi out from here, to be honest.
Roger, start approved, report ready for taxi.
Start approved, thanks, 100 Tango.
You got Rhino 100 Tango, just getting clearance for their little training circuits.
Saxon 21, radio check.
Saxon Air 21, East Midlands Ground, I think it was. Apologies, stand by, I'll call you back. Break, Cargo looks 383, contact Tower 124.005. Good day.
14005, Bravo 33, ready to accept.
I've not been able to change Cargolux 383's flight level for some reason. The V-strip seems to have locked it, but we should be doing 320 for this cruise. I think it was. Cargolux 383, I'll need to try and solve his cruising altitude, switching the numbers around, but it's locked on my end for some reason. Right, yeah. Saxon Air 21, East Midlands Ground, just pass your message again, please.
Saxon Air 21, no problem, sorry to add to VFR woes. H160 helicopter over the GA apron 1038, looking for VFR south for tail lift.
Saxon Air 21, your startup's approved, and you'll be cleared for VFR to the south by the Shepsford Lane exit, remaining west of the M1 motorway, not above 2,000 feet VFR. East Midlands QNH 1038 and squawk 4562.
VFR to the south of the Shepsford Lane to the RP west of the M1, not about 2,000 feet VFR 1038, squawk 4562.
Saxon Air 21, read back correct, report ready for your taxi.
Okay, thanks.
And last station calling East Midlands Ground, say again, call sign.
Beeline 902.
Beeline 902, thanks. Are you ready for push?
Roger.
Rightio, thanks for your patience. Stand 10, push start, approved. QNH 1038, face east.
Thanks, push start approved, facing east, QNH 1038, Beeline 990.
New arrivals,
and Ryanair 100 Tango to taxi.
Ryanair 100 Tango, just caution the Beeline A320 on your left and taxi to hold point Alpha 1 runway 27 via the apron behind you, I forget the taxiway now, onto Alpha.
Okay, we'll look out for the Brussels 320, then it's Alpha 1 for T7 via the apron and Alpha, Ryanair 100 Tango.
Neptune 3 Whiskey, request taxi.
Neptune 3 Whiskey, taxi to hold point Alpha 1 runway 27 via Delta and Alpha.
Alpha 1 via Delta Alpha, Neptune 3 Whiskey.
Got like 4 or 5 screens going on here.
East Midlands Ground, good afternoon, Osprey 121 transport to couldn't send PGT, so confirmed cleared to Zurich, runway 27, Daventry 3 November departure, squawk 5201.
Osprey 121, yeah, you cleared to Zurich, Daventry 3 November, squawking 5201, report ready for taxi, starts approved.
Thanks, Osprey 121 ready for push.
Roger, push to start approved, face north, QNH 1038.
Push start approved, face north, QNH 1038.
He's quite quiet, I can just about hear him.
East Midlands Ground, Osprey 550 heavy, ready for push and start.
Osprey 550 heavy, push start approved, from your stand 105, face east, QNH 1038.
QNH 1038, push and start approved, face east.
Either's fine.
Here's 240, great rotor.
You got Saxon Air 21 as a helicopter. Do you want him to just sort of be handed off to you where he is, or kind of hover taxi to somewhere? Right here. Okie doke.
East Midlands Ground, World Express 144, stand 107, ready for push and start.
World Express 144, hold your position. You've got an Osprey Airways aircraft on your left, pushing back. I'll call you back when you're ready. Break easy 242 Quebec, I think it was, calling for clearance, I believe.
East 240 Quebec negative, just a ready check.
Roger, yeah, you're readability 5. Does the brain shift night fog? Saxon Air 21, Taxi to Mike 3. Break, Neptune 3 Whiskey, contact East Midlands Tower now, 124.005. Have a good flight.
Tower 124.005, Neptune 3 Whiskey, Peter.
Yep.
Mike 3 wide and Mike.
Saxon Air 2-1, yeah, continue taxi, Mike Alpha, hold Sierra 1.
Mike Alpha, Sierra 1.
Ryanair 100 Tango, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. Have a good one.
Tower 124.005, you see Ryanair 100 Tango.
Box 102.
Beeline 9902, request taxi.
Beeline 9902, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via the apron and Alpha. Graham, yes.
Point Alpha 1, runway 27 via apron and Alpha, Beeline 9902.
German Cargo 144, not sure what the delay is for the Osprey, but if you're clear, then your push and start is approved. If you could do a long push face east.
No problem, all clear. We'll do a long push facing east towards press 144.
Yeah, Osprey 557, apologies, GSX is having a moment. We'll wait for the Osprey.
No worries. My admins. German Cargo 108, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Taxi left Alpha, right Bravo, stand 102.
Right on over and then Bravo, stand 102, jump call 3.
Neptune 3 Whiskey, he's Alpha 1, he's handed off, he's taken off. Osprey 100, 550. 550, Osprey 121. He's there. Beeline 9902, he's there. They're cleared. He's on the push. He's going to Sierra 1. I don't think the helicopter will actually show up.
Quebec, East Midlands Ground, the name and rest of our clearance to Manchester operations or the process control your 3B somewhere.
Manchester. Max flight level 100, good. Easy 242, Quebec, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Manchester Airport via the Trent 2 November departure. Initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 7604.
240 Quebec, rather Trent 2 November departure on a short 6,000 squawk 7604, easy 2 Quebec.
Easy 242, Quebec, reback correct. QNH 1038, report ready for push. Beeline 9902, contact East Midlands Tower now, frequency 124.005. Have a good flight.
Tower 124.005, Beeline 9902, cheers, mate.
Have a good one. Break, Saxon Air 21, contact East Midlands Tower now, frequency 124.005. Have a good flight.
24005, that's great.
Yeah, Graham, that's it. So I'm a ground controller, so I have to do all the flight plans, all the rest of it. Yeah, and kind of look into it from there, really. But that's what we see on the bottom left. And then the strips thing on the right is like everybody's plates, and we move them around based on their position in either flight planning, clearance, pushback taxi, and all that sort of stuff. And when I then hand them off to tower, I click them through to the next bit, and then their strip disappears onto the next person. Person stream. East 242 Quebec, stand 101, push and start approved, face east, caution the 777 on your right.
Roger, start approved, facing east and short.
To Quebec, he's on the push. Kirk, yes they do, more for like repositioning hops and all that sort of thing really, more than anything else. But yeah, they do exist.
Ground, Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey Heavy, request IFR clearance to Detroit with information Delta.
Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Check your flight plan, I've got nothing filed.
Roger, we'll check that.
Jack, no I don't know. George says his Osprey livery hasn't matched. It appears it hasn't.
Osprey 121 ready for taxi.
Osprey 121, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Alpha.
Alpha 127 by Alpha, Osprey 121.
World Express 144, ready for taxi.
World Express 144, thanks. Taxi right onto Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Taxi right onto Alpha, we'll hold Alpha 1, World Express 144.
5 Fox. 144. There you go, matey. George, all shown up and displayed. By the way, actually, I forgot earlier on, George, thank you for joining as a channel member, matey. Appreciate the support there. Good old MD-11 taxiing away as well. Beautiful machine. He's parked. Get rid of him. Pending arrival.
And Osprey 550 heavy, stand 105, we'll try that push.
Osprey 550, push start approved, face east.
Push approved, face east.
East Midlands Ground, good day, RAF 326, stand 16 with Delta. We're an A330, request clearance down to Malio, please.
Ascot. Ascot 326, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Just check your call sign and your flight plan. I've got nothing filed at the moment.
Wilco, Ascot 326.
Osprey 45 Fox, drop ready, push and start.
Osprey 45 Foxtrot, stand 109, push and start approved, face east. Caution, company traffic pushing on your left.
Roger, push and start approved, facing east, Istanbul, caution traffic, Osprey 45 Foxtrot.
Lovely. D-line 121's on the move.
Ground, Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey, requesting IFR clearance to Detroit with information Delta, should have a flight plan now.
Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey Heavy, East Midlands Ground, A firm, thanks. You're cleared to Detroit via the Trent 2 November departure. Initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 6330.
Clear to Detroit, spelled by the Trent 2 November departure. Initial climb 6,000, squawk 6330. Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey.
Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey, be back correct. Report ready for push.
Roger, we'll report when ready for push. Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey.
Lima Whiskey's cleared.
East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Osprey 19 Golf Victor, requesting IFR clearance to Schiphol. I'm in the A380 and we've got information Delta on board.
Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Amsterdam Schiphol via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb, flight level 90, squawk 6015.
Cleared to Schiphol via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial altitude 090 and squawk 6015.
Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super, reback correct, and report ready for push. We might struggle with taxi here with yourself.
E242 Quebec on Bravo, expect.
Easy 242 Quebec, thanks. Taxi to hold point Alpha 1 runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha.
Roger, on point Alpha 1 via Bravo.
And Osprey 121, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. Good day.
124.005, thanks, bye bye, Osprey 121.
Ian, have a good night, mate.
326, stand 14 with Delta, A30, request clearance to Malaga.
Ascot 326, East Midlands Ground, you cleared to Malaga via the Daventry 3 November departure. I'll just regenerate your squawk code, stand by, it's disappeared. Squawk 1038.
Cleared Malaga via Daventry 3 November departure, squawk 1038, Ascot 326.
Ascot 326, reback correct, report ready for push.
Wilco, Ascot 326.
And all stations, East Midlands Ground, stand by for 30 seconds. I'll be back in a moment. Right, good old ATC, the old door got knocked. Right, where are we? Lucas says this is cool with EMA being his local, nice. Osprey 121's handed off. World Express 144, contact East Midlands Tower now, frequency 124.005, have a good flight. Not welcome, mate.
Contact Tower on 124.005, World Express 144, cheers for service, bye-bye.
See ya.
Osprey 550 Heavy, ready to taxi.
38. So last station calling East Midlands Ground, sorry, say again, call sign.
Osprey 550 Heavy.
Osprey 550, thanks. Taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha. Sorry mate, say again.
Hold to Alpha 1 via Bravo and Alpha for 27.
Osprey 45 Foxtrot, ready to taxi.
Oh, I have handed him off about 5 minutes ago. I'll give him another bell. Osprey 121, East Midlands Ground, you still on frequency? Osprey 121, Osprey 121, East Midlands Ground. No, he's not with me. Ah, good. And apologies, there was another station calling East Midlands Ground. Say again.
Yeah, Osprey 45 Foxtrot, ready to taxi.
Osprey 45 Foxtrot, thanks. Follow the company traffic in front to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 by Bravo and Alpha.
Follow company traffic to Alpha 1, runway 27 Bravo Alpha, Osprey 45 Foxtrot.
George, the only thing to bear in mind, matey, for yourself.
Ascot 326, let's confirm our squawk was 1038.
AFIRM.
Ascot 326, we're unable to squawk, our numpad only goes up to 027.
Yay, Sabaloy. Roger, in that case, squawk 4561.
4561, thanks very much. Ascot 326.
Easy 242, Quebec, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. Good day.
Roger, contact T-Tennis Tower
550 is on the move. Let's move him across. 45 Fox is on the move. Let's move him across. Yeah, George, we're gonna have to, because you're in the kind of incorrect place for an A380. You're on stand 10. You should have been on 107. It's the only A380 stand here.
Whiskey at stand 111, ready for push and start.
We're going to have to get you to taxi up Alpha to Golf, and then you'll have to backtrack all the way down the runway and then come off at Whiskey. So that's what you can expect for taxi. Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey, East Midlands Ground, stand 111. Push start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Push start approved, face east, Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey.
Neil, hello, Macy.
East Midlands Ground, and 3 Mike Tango, good afternoon, 738 stand 32. Information Delta, clearances to Shields Ventura is hard.
Rhino 3 Mike Tango, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Fuerteventura via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb, flight level 90, squawk 6465.
Roger, cleared to Fuerteventura, Daventry 3 November. Climb initial 90, squawking.
It might be, yeah, if you can walk, George, to 107, that might be easier, mate. Rhino 3 Mike Tango, reback correct, report ready for push. So like for example the A380 taxi restrictions here at East Midlands is literally that, and then you have to backtrack all the way down the runway and then you come off at Whiskey, round to Alpha 1 and then you'll then depart full length. But that's the only taxi at East Midlands for an A380. So the sexy A380, folks, that's on your screen at the moment is going to warp off to the stands that's gone on the left-hand side, so it'll be out of view. But we'll see him backtrack down the runway later. What we got? 3 Mike Tango, Golf Victor, there, he's warped across there, lovely job. Basically, Jack, yeah, the airport closes. Look at those 777s, beautiful. Right, let me just close the doors on my aeroplane. Set that up. It's going to be in here actually, isn't it? Ground ops. Weird. Won't close for some reason. Right, so that won't close. I don't know why. Oh well. We tried. But yeah, basically the 777s over there, they're mimicking us, my aeroplane that I've loaded in as. So that's why it's looking a bit weird. Jack, yeah, something a bit different. FPT, that's odd. I'm not sure what to suggest there, mate. Should work. Osprey 550, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. See ya.
124.005, Osprey 550 Heavy, thanks very much.
And Osprey 45 Foxtrot, same for yourself. Contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. G'day.
East Midlands Tower 124.005, Osprey 45 Foxtrot, thanks, bye-bye.
East Midlands Ground, Chanex 89 Whiskey Uniform, stand 15, we are ready for push.
Chanex 89 Whiskey Uniform, stand 15, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Push start approved, face east 1038, 89 Whiskey Uniform.
Hey, Gav's coming in from Alicante, love it.
Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey, ready for taxi.
Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha, Osprey 15 Lima
Detroit,
Whiskey.
love it. Long, heavy flight that.
Ascot 326, stand 14, request push and start.
Ascot 326, are you able to push a start facing west?
Should do Ascot 326.
In that case, caution the Jet 2 737 on your right hand side. They're pushing east. Your push and start is approved, face west, QNH 1038.
QNH 1038, caution the traffic on the right, face west, Ascot 326.
Rhino 100 Tango's doing his circuits. Push start. Ascot is cleared. Chanex is cleared. They're both pushing. So they're both wanting to push at the same time. So I'm going to get the Ascot to go like into the middle of the apron, and this Chanex here pushing east. So they're going to go into this cul-de-sac here, and then I'll get them to both taxi out of Quebec onto Alpha. That's the plan, he says. Ari, what's that? Benland, another like hour and a half I'll be live for. Yeah, FPT, so they're not in FSLTL yet. TAPSI's still working on those heavy liveries. So it's all a work in progress, the FSLTL add-on support. Right, on 100 Tango's about to, I think, do a touch and go. Right, 1 and 2 series. So we can only have one more person doing VFR circuits, I think. Oh no, we can't. No, that's it. The circuit's full now, so no, we're not allowed to do any more VFR. Zoom, zoom. Oh my god, Victor 15 Lima Whiskey's taxiing out.
Good afternoon, ground. This is White Star 84 Yankee at stand 111. There's a 777 freighter requesting IFR clearance to Bowland.
KBI. Billund, nice. White Star 84 Yankee East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You cleared to Billund via the Daventry 2 November departure. Initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 0741.
White Star 84 Yankee is cleared by the Daventry 2 November departure. Squawk 0741, clear to 6,000 feet.
I just confirmed the Trent 2 November departure.
Sorry, Trent 2 November, sorry.
That's alright, and your readback's correct. QNH 1038, report ready for push. Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey, contact East Midlands Ground 124.005. Good day.
Osprey Ground on 124.005. Osprey 15 Lima Whiskey, thank you very much.
That pushback in the middle's worked out rather nicely, hasn't it?
Ascot 326, request taxi.
Ascot 326, taxi right Quebec, right Alpha to Whole Point
Jack
Alpha.
Parsons donated £100. Thanks for all you do.
Right onto Alpha, hold Alpha 1. Ascot 326.
Bloody hell, Jack. Thank you very much, matey. Very generous of you. Appreciate the super chat. And yeah, you're more than welcome. Appreciate the support, buddy. Yes, Mike. Yeah, if you're enjoying today's live stream, folks, don't forget to press that like button. If you're new and you're sitting in the background, hit that subscribe button as well. Join us in the live chat. Join the chat there in the conversation. Cosmic Penguin, welcome. Said he was no idea that we were ground when he was there. Well, welcome. Radar controllers just surveying in the North Sea.
Channel 89 Whiskey Uniform, we're ready for taxi.
Very nice. Channix 89 Whiskey Uniform, caution the Royal Air Force A330 in front and taxi Whole Point Alpha 1 runway 27 via Quebec and Alpha behind.
Behind the taxiing Royal Air Force A330, taxi Quebec Alpha Holding Point Alpha 127, Channix 89 Whiskey Uniform.
Lim Whiskey's been handed off, hasn't he?
East Midlands Ground, Postman 25 Whiskey, radio check.
Postman 25 Whiskey, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon, readability 5.
Fantastic, so Postman 25 Whiskey, stand 10 forward, MD11 flighter with information data on board, QNH 1038. 85 for clearance to Edinburgh, please.
Number 240. Postman 25 Whiskey, clear to Edinburgh via the Trent 2 November departure. Initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 7272.
Clear Edinburgh via Trent 2 November, initial climb 6,000 and 7272 for 25 Whiskey.
Postman 25 Whiskey, read back correct. Information echoes current QNH 1038, report ready for push.
Got Echo now on board and we'll report when ready for 25 Whiskey.
Well, yeah, because the IFR traffic is coming in and out.
Osprey 19 Golf Victor, ready for push and start.
Osprey 19 Golf Victor, standby, break. Channix 89 Whiskey Uniform, hold your position.
Hold position, 89 Whiskey Uniform.
East Midlands Ground, Osprey 72, vacated runway 27.
Osprey 72, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Continue taxi straight ahead and stand 1-2 by Alpha and Sierra.
Taxi straight ahead, stand 1-2, Alpha Sierra, thank you very much. Osprey 72.
Channix 89 Whiskey Uniform, thanks. Give way to the Osprey Airways 737 vacating on your left. They'll be taxiing across in front of you and then continue taxi behind.
Roger, we'll let the Osprey 737 pass and we'll taxi behind it to Alpha 189 Whiskey Uniform.
Ta. And there was another station calling for push, I believe. Say again, call sign.
Osprey 19 Golf Victor.
Thank you, Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super, stand 107, push and start approved. QNH 1038.
Push and start approved, QNH 1038, Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super.
Push back either direction, just so long as you can taxi on the bit behind you onto Golf, effectively. It's your only taxi route. That's got 326, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005, good day.
124.005 on to the tower, thank you very much, it's got 326 up, good day.
Nine Golf Victor's on the push. Gav's taxiing in there, so he's out the way. Channix 89 Whiskey Uniform's on the move again. Yeah, Dwell's saying there about East Midlands allowing only a few VFR circuits at any one time. So the issue, though, at the minute is we've got one aircraft there that's arrived in the circuit doing circuits. We've got Ryanair 100 Tango that's flying a IFR airliner circuit in a 737, like training circuits. So that then becomes a bit tricky because you've got small aeroplanes plus big aeroplanes plus a helicopter that departed south a minute ago. And then you've got all of the IFR traffic trying to be moved in and out of the airport as well, and that gets quite complicated. So the tower controller can only really manage 2 aeroplanes in the circuit at any one time effectively before it gets a bit too problematic. Chanix 89 Whiskey Uniform, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. Have a good day.
124.005, Chanix 89 Whiskey Uniform, you too, sir.
Right. Two. Well, yeah, David. Yeah, but it's their frequency of coming in and out. It means it's just getting the circuit a bit busy because we've got 2 doing VFR circuits plus an IFR circuit with the 737. So that's probably quite busy for him. Plus a fair old steady stream of aeroplanes coming in and out. Absolutely, Mike. Yeah, it's great fun with the amount of traffic we're having. Aaron says the poor tower's having trouble with the GA circuits as well as the Ryanair, coupled with loads of departures. Yeah, we're probably maxing him out a little bit there. Oh, actually, have they? Oh, that Pirate Devco scenery needs to be updated then, doesn't it? Here comes the Ryanair 100 Tango doing circuits, training circuits still. Just about to touch down. Oh, you want Pirate to keep them, actually, fair enough. Off he goes again, beautiful. Some good touch and goes coming from him. Cosmic, me too. Me too. Jim C. Gav, no worries, buddy. Thank you for flying in. Jax, it's just training, really. If only I could work out how, David. You forget I'm pretty rubbish at this stuff. 1174. Welcome, matey. No worries at all. It was actually my mistake earlier. I was looking at the Trent departure, but I read out Daventry Baxton. I've been doing night shifts, so my brain's a little bit weird and fuzzy at the minute. So that was my mistake. Apologies for any confusion there. Itch and Scratch It says, what's the best advice you can give to someone who's nervous? Just throw yourself into it and give it a go. For me, you could connect to something like this. If you're used to filing your flight plans and you've done a little bit of practice, you can by all means log in here and file a flight plan and give it a go. And if I've got time, we can help you in the live chat, sort your flight plan out, file things, and all that sort of thing. So it's up to you. But yeah, my biggest bit of advice is just connect in and give it a go, providing you've sort of practiced your flight plan and all that sort of thing. Air GMC. Well, people are going to make mistakes, itch it and scratch it. I wouldn't worry too much. It's very easy to kind of overthink these things, and I'm one of those as well, where I start to get a little bit kind of worried about making mistakes and things. But kind of the core of VATSIM is all about learning as well, so you should be able to make mistakes. And then get some help as well.
White Star 84 Yankee requesting push and start.
White Star 84 Yankee, caution the A380 on your left and stand treble 1. Push and start approved, face east. Gavin Ward, welcome, thanks for subscribing, buddy.
Facing east, White Star 84 Yankee.
And Postman 25 Whiskey is also ready for push and start.
Postman 25 Whiskey, have you got space behind you? There's an A380 just behind you.
Nah, we'll quickly tail if we push.
Roger, if in that case, hold your position and we'll call you back shortly.
Yeah, no worries, 25 Whiskey.
Aduma, probably not, mate.
And 3-2 is ready to push.
Ryanair 3 Mike Tango, stand 3-2, push start approved. QNH 1038.
132, push and start approved.
Morning, Mikhail, welcome, matey.
Ryanair 3 Mike Tango.
The post-night shift brain is definitely
Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super ready for
being problematic today. Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super. It's a non-standard taxi for you, so taxi right Alpha, hold Golf 1. You'll require a backtrack and down to Whiskey 1.
Taxi via Alpha and hold at Golf 1 and I'll stand by for the backtrack. Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super.
Thank you, and as you approach Golf 1, contact East Midlands Tower on frequency 124.005 for your backtrack.
Over to 124.005 at Golf 1. Osprey 19 Golf Victor.
Lima Whiskey gone. He has, hasn't he? Yeah, off he goes. He's on push. 3 Mike Tango's on push. And Postman 25 Whiskey, your stand 104 push and start approved. Face east, QNH 1038.
Face east, QNH 1038 for 25 Whiskey.
East Midlands, very good afternoon, Golf Charlie Sierra Mike, request taxi parking.
Golf Echo Sierra, Manchester, East Midlands ground. Good day, taxi straight ahead, Mike, and then taxi own discretion to the stands.
Mike to Mike, for the own discretion there after Golf Echo.
Gavin, no worries, buddy. Yeah, it's the first time I've had a helicopter in a long time. I was really scratching my head with the Saxon Air 2-1. But thank you, it's always interesting, isn't it? Actually, 9. Sierra Lima's just taxiing in and arriving. He's going to stand 85. Where be that? Oh, crikey, it's all the way down there. Might change that to 76. Oh no, 85 will do.
East Midlands Tower, are you with me, sir?
Alright. 27 for a full stop taxi back for another departure back into the circuit.
Right, 100 Tango.
East Midlands Tower, hello, Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super at Golf 1 ready for backtrack when you can fit me in.
Osprey 19 Golf Victor Super, you're still on ground. Head to frequency 124005. I'm not sure. I'll see if he's still on frequency, but I've handed him off. I'll give him a go my end. Chanix 89 Whiskey Uniform, are you still on frequency? Chanix 89 Whiskey Uniform. Chanix 89 Whiskey Uniform, East Midlands Ground. No, I'm getting nothing from him myself either. yeah, I think so. White Star thingy, who's it in the chat a minute ago? 1174.
Midlands Ground, Neptune 9 Sierra Lima at Hotel.
You still in the chat, mate?
Taxi to the East Apron, please.
Because we might need to just have a quick check of your flight plan again. Neptune 9 Sierra Lima, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You can expect stand 85, continue left on Alpha, taxi Alpha Victor.
Expecting stand 85, taxiing via Alpha Victor to the East Apron, Neptune 9 Sierra Lima.
SYY thing, Trent 2 November. SRR. Uh, 89 Whiskey. 89 Whiskey Uniform is asking to hold. He's got radio issues, he says.
Postman 25 Whiskey is ready for taxi.
Yeah, I'll try and send him a text to see if he can just disconnect for now. Postman 25 Whiskey, taxi to Holdwind Alpha 1 runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha.
Holding point Alpha 1 via Bravo and Alpha for 27, 25 Whiskey.
Right, that's 3 Mike Tango, ready for taxi.
Ryanair 3 Mike taxi, taxi left Quebec, hold short of Alpha.
Taxi left Quebec, hold short Alpha, Ryanair 3 Mike Tango.
White Star 84 Yankee, East Midlands Ground.
White Star 84 Yankee.
Check the text on VPilot, matey. I've sent you a message about your flight plan. Just make sure you've got that set correctly.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at that just now.
Right, sorry folks, I was just getting a bit muddled. Placement 25 Whiskey, just hold your position there, got Ryanair taxiing off the runway.
Sorry, I blocked there for 25 Whiskey.
Not yet. I have messaged him a few times. Sorry, yeah, just continue taxi.
Okay, no worries, continue taxi for 25 Whiskey.
Yeah, I don't know where they've come from. There's way too many of them though. And we've got like VFR people coming in from outside of the airport as well, which doesn't help.
Nice and busy!
Ground Hollow, it's Rhino 100, Tango's off on hotel to taxi back for another departure 27. We can take Whiskey if you want it.
Rhino 100 Tango, welcome back. A-firm, yeah, taxi to Hold Point Alpha 3 if you could, via Alpha. Yeah.
Roger, taxi, hold Alpha 3, Alpha 4. Taxi there now, Rhino 100 Tango, thanks.
Thanks. So just for sequencing, if you can give way to a Ryanair company traffic on the main apron, we'll get him out in front of you.
Okay, we'll give way for the company Rhino 100 Tango, thanks.
Cheers. Just getting a wee bit busy. That's all. Ryanair 3 Mike Tango, East Midlands Ground.
Ryanair 3 Mike Tango.
Give way to the DHL MD11 that's just passing in front of you now on Alpha, left to right. And then taxi to Hold Point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Alpha, behind.
Roger, give way to the passing DHL MD11, then taxi Horny Point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Alpha, behind, Ryanair 3 Mike Tango.
Chanix 89 Whiskey Uniform, East Midlands Ground. How'd you send direct message on
Golf November Kilo radio check?
Euroscope? Golf November Kilo, your readability 5. We don't currently have any scope for VFR traffic, unfortunately, circuits, unless you're on the departures outbound. We can't handle any circuit traffic at the moment.
That's fine, I'm going to follow an
Roger.
East Midlands Ground, hello, Tomjet 4 Kilo, stand 11, information, Echo, type 737-800, IFR to Salzburg, please.
Tomjet 4 Papa Kilo, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Salzburg via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 90, squawk 6377.
Cleared to Salzburg, Daventry 3 November departure, initial climb flight level 90, squawk 6377, Tomjet 4 Papa Kilo.
Tomjet 4 Papa Kilo, reback correct, report ready for push, break, postman 25 Whiskey, contact East Midlands Tower now, frequency 124.005. Okay.
Over tower 124.005 for 25 Whiskey. Let's see if it gets any quieter. See ya.
East Midlands Ground to Golf to Osprey now, so we're holding at Sierra after being stopped in by a GE engine and having a roll switch cut off by a wing.
Golf Lima Rascus, sorry, your readability 2, very quiet, say again.
Golf Lima Alpha, we're holding at Sierra after being subbed into engine. Request taxi to the GA apron.
Golf Lima Alpha, East Midlands Ground, Roger, good day. Give way to the Ryanair 737, just passing in front from right to left, and then taxi right Alpha, left Mike, then your own discretion into the apron.
That's a good point, right to left and Alpha Mike into my discretion, Golf Lima Alpha.
Yeah, I've sent him like a personal message. Yeah, I've sent him a personal message to try and get it sorted out. Ryanair 3, Mike Tango, hold Alpha 3 to give way to an Osprey A380 in front.
Hold off 3, give him way to the A380 for Ryanair 3, Mike Tango.
Easy for Victor Mike, Mike check.
Last station calling East Midlands Ground, your readability 5. Apparently the Chanix has solved his mic issue. I've asked him to contact you ASAP. Brilliant.
White Star 84 Yankee, requesting taxi, please.
White Star 84 Yankee, how have you got on with the reroute? Is that all sorted?
I believe so, yes.
Nice one, thank you for your help there with that. Yes, he's given way to the A380. White Star 84 Yankee, taxi to hold point Alpha 3 via Bravo and Alpha.
Hold point 3 via Bravo and Alpha. White Star 84 Yankee.
You are now 100 Tangos on the move. Are you keeping the Osprey A380 with you on frequency? Well, he's taxiing to the hold point. I just didn't know if you were keeping him from Whiskey to Alpha. That's alright. Just so I'm not going to speak to him, that's all. Ryanair 3 Mike Tango. Thanks for your patience. Continue taxi to Alpha 1 runway 27 and contact tower 124005. G'day.
Continue taxi Alpha 1 runway 27 and we'll go
Yes. Busy.
124005. Ryanair
3 Mike Tango. Yeah, he's asked for taxi to Whiskey 1 for more IFR circuits. VFR circuits, sorry. How many have you got in the circuit at the moment? 2. Right, yeah. Ryanair 100 Tango, continue taxi on to Whiskey 1, hold Whiskey 1, contact tower 124005. G'day.
Taxi Whiskey, hold Whiskey 1, 124005, see you soon, Ryanair.
Yeah, it got very busy quite quick actually. A lot of them were kind of just appearing out of nowhere. That's good, that's done, that's sorted. So where are we? So Ryanair 100 Tango, 3 Mike Tango's gone to him. 19 Golf Whiskey's off. BCS 25 Whiskey needs to be moved on the cards, so it's admin there. 3 Mike Tango can hand him off as well. White Star's on the taxi.
Subject 4 Papa Kilo, across push and start.
Subject 4 Papa Kilo, stand 1-1, push and start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Yeah, 738, hello, it's V-Strips. Lovely job, the A380 should be next for a departure. After that MD-11. Lovely, there she goes. Zoom zoom. So we've actually got space for one more in the circuit then. For any of the folk that are doing the bits in the GA apron. We had a really good level of traffic today actually. It's been a very nice consistent flow. Although it has got busy, but yeah, good fun.
Easy 4 Victor Mike, stand 108, aircraft type A320 with information Foxtrot on board, requesting IFR clearance to Edinburgh.
Easy 4 Victor Mike, East Midlands Ground, g'day. You're cleared to Edinburgh via the Trent 2 November departure, squawk 2166.
Cleared to Edinburgh via the Trent 2 November departure, squawk 2166, Easy 4 Victor Mike.
Easy 4 Victor Mike, read back correct, report ready for push. He's cleared. There she goes. The big beast.
Off Bravo, Romeo, November Kilo is assessment citation TJ4 at the GA apron, information Foxtrot, QNH 1038, requesting IFR to London City.
Golf Bravo Romeo November Kilo East Midlands Ground. Good afternoon. You cleared to London City Airport via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 90, squawk 7017.
Cleared to London City via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 90, squawk 7017, Golf Bravo Romeo November Kilo.
Golf November Kilo, reback correct. Startup approved, report ready for taxi.
I'll just start approved, we'll let you know for taxi, Golf November Kilo.
That's good, he's IFR. Sort him out. White Star 84 Yankee, continue taxi, hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Alpha.
Hold point Alpha 1 via Alpha for White Star 84 Yankee.
East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Word Express 609, stand 102, 777 freighter. Info Foxtrot, QNH 1038. Request our clearance to Budapest, please.
World Express 609, a heavy East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Budapest via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb, flight level 90, squawk 2227.
Daventry 3 November, 9000 and 2227 for the squawk. World Express 609.
World Express 609, read back correct, report ready for push.
Shall do.
He's there, he's cleared, he's pushed. Where are we at? You've got to quite frequently work.
East Midlands Ground, hello. Ryanair 34, Bravo, we are 8, 14. Mission Foxtrot, IFR 2 Dublin,
Over and over and over again with your admin, really. Ryanair 34 Bravo, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Dublin by the Trent 2 November departure. Initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 3530.
Okay, cleared to Dublin on the 10th November departure. Initial climb to 6,000 feet for 3530.
Ryanair 34 Bravo, reback correct, report ready for push. Georgia, it's very unique, isn't it? Basically, it closes the runway for 10 minutes to move an A380 about. Jack, that's a power station in the distance. White Star 84 Yankee, contact East Midlands Tower now, frequency 124.005. Have a good flight.
Tower on 124.005 for White Star 84 Yankee. Cheers.
Have a good flight. No, I can't remember the name of it actually. Ashley mentioned it a minute ago. Subject 4 Papa Kilo, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via the apron and Alpha.
Taxi to run Alpha 1 via the apron and Alpha, subject 4 Papa Kilo.
Papa Kilo, done him there. Alpha 1, he's handed off, so off he goes. November Kilo's got clearance to start. Chanex inbound, stand 9er for him, so when he gets down he's going there. Alright, so I think we're pretty much up to date with it all. Ratcliffe on Saw, Ashley there says thanks for that.
East Midlands Ground, hello. It's World Express 78777 on 101 with Foxtrot clearance, please, Bahrain.
Two stations at once there. Is it Golf November Kilo requesting taxi?
Hey, sir.
Roger. Are you able to depart Sierra 1?
Yes, we can depart Sierra 1.
10100 Tango, 101 Tango. Looks clear enough anyway. Roger, Golf November Kilo, taxi to hold point Sierra 1, runway 27 via Mike and Alpha.
Sierra 1, runway 27 via Mike and Alpha, Golf Bravo, November Kilo.
And Was it World Express 78 calling for clearance?
AFM, yes please. We are 777 on 101 way Foxtrot, clones please, Bahrain.
World Express 78 Heavy, good afternoon. East Midlands Ground, you're cleared to Bahrain via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 9 squawk 5231.
Cleared to Bahrain, Daventry 3 November departure.
Whole
Initial
power
climb
station,
flight level 9 squawk 5231, World Express 78.
World Express 78, read back correct, report ready for push. QNH 1038.
103, World Express 78.
World Express 69, fully ready for push and start, please.
World Express 609, stand 102, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Push approved, east and 1038 on the squawk, thanks.
Green Mike Tango, he's there, he's clear.
Easy 4 Victor Mike, stand 108, ready for push and start.
Easy 4 Victor Mike, stand 108, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038. Kilo.
Push and start approved, face east, QNH 1038, Easy 4 Victor Mike.
Tomjet 4 Papa Kilo, contact East Midlands Tower now, frequency 124.005, g'day.
124.005, Tomjet 4 Papa Kilo, bye bye.
Fresh Air, welcome mate. Oh, that TV series, Jack, is fantastic. The Sky one, that's the one, isn't it, about Chernobyl? Incredible. Golf November Kilo, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005, g'day.
124.005, thanks for the coverage, Golf November Kilo.
I don't know where that Chanex is. Oh, he's on final there. Ooh, crikey, actually, that might be
World
a problem.
Express 78 is ready for push and start, stand 101.
World Express 78, stand 101, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Start approved, 1038, World Express 78.
Do 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 do.
Radio check.
Easy 6784, East Midlands Ground, your readability 3, very quiet.
East Midlands, good afternoon. Lot 956, looking for a radio check.
Lot 9056, East Midlands Ground, g'day, your readability 5.
Easy 4 Victor Mike, ready for taxi.
Easy 4 Victor Mike, take first left onto Alpha, taxi hold, point Alpha 1, runway 27.
Take left onto Alpha, and could you just repeat the holding point for me, please? Mike.
Hold point Alpha 1.
Yeah, so that's left onto Alpha, hold point Alpha 1, easy 4 Victor Mike.
Alpha. Jack, yeah, there should be touchdown smoke. Excuse me. I try to suppress the coughs and I can't quite hit the mute button sometimes quickly enough.
Easy 6784, radio check.
Easy 6784, readability 5. Needs a few more final. Alpha 8, Alpha 7.
East Midlands Ground, good afternoon.
Lot 956 at parking 76 with information Foxtrot looking for aircraft delivery sources Stockholm.
Lot 956 East Midlands Ground, hello. I've got no flight plan filed for yourself. Recheck your flight plan. 1.5 miles.
Ground ATC 146 with Foxtrot requesting clearance to Edinburgh as well.
Easy 146 East Midlands Ground, hello. Stand by, I'll call you back. Break. Easy 4 Victor Mike. If you could taxi and hold Alpha 7, please. Hold Alpha 7.
Hold Alpha 7, Easy 4 Victor Mike.
Thank you, just to accommodate some vacating traffic. Easy 146 East Midlands Ground, you ready to copy? Yeah, roger, thank you.
Yeah, ready.
Thanks, you cleared to Edinburgh via the Trent 2 November departure. Initial altitude 6,000 feet, score 2025.
Cleared Edinburgh, Trent 2 November departure, initial climb 6,000 and squawk 2025 for Easy 146.
Easy 146, read back correct, report ready for push. Tronics is down.
Request taxi World Express 78.
World Express 78, taxi Bravo, hold short Alpha.
Bravo, hold short Alpha, World Express 78.
Lot 956 ready to copy clearance for Stockholm.
Lot 9056, roger. Hold position, I'll call you back with your clearance in a moment. Lot 9056, you cleared to Stockholm Arlanda via the Trent 2 November departure, Squawk 4702.
Squawk 4702, please repeat the SID. All lot 956.
The Trent 2 November departure, initial climb altitude 6,000 feet.
Initial 6,000 feet, Trent 2 November departure, lot 956.
Lot 9056, read back correct, report ready for push. QNH 1038. Oh, yeah.
That's right, 34 Bravo, stand 14, start.
Rhino 34 Bravo, stand 14 right, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Start approved, face east, QNH 1038,
World Express 78, continue taxi onto Alpha, hold Alpha 7.
Alpha, hold Alpha 7, World Express 78.
Channel 82 Echo Alpha, are you on my frequency?
If I'm
Channel 82 Echo Alpha, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Taxi left Alpha, taxi to stand 9er via Alpha and Romeo, I think it is.
Everyone left and Alpha 6, 9, fly Alpha and
Easy 4 Victor Mike, give way to the Jet 2 737-800 vacating on your left, and then continue taxi hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 behind.
So, when company Jet 2 has passed in front, taxi to Alpha 1, runway 27 left, Easy 4 Victor Mike.
And World Express 78, same for yourself, continue taxi behind the EasyJet in front, hold point Alpha 1.
Behind the EasyJet to Alpha 1, World Express 7.
Who's going there? Alpha 1, Alpha 1.
East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Arabia Mark 122 at stand 112 requesting IFAR clearance to Hamburg with information Foxtrot.
Arabia Maroc 122 East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Hamburg via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb altitude, flight level 900, squawk 1252.
Cleared to Hamburg, runway 27, departure Daventry 3 November, initial climb 9000, squawk 1252, Arabia Maroc 122.
Arabia Maroc 122, read back correct. QNH 1038, report ready for push.
Wilco, Arabia Maroc 122.
3 taxi in there. No. Channel 82 Echo Alpha, need to take the next right if you can, unless you're already committed.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, already committed, we can flight here.
Roger, you'll have to hold your position there, then give way to the Ryanair in front.
Yeah,
Ryanair 100 Tango's vacated. Arabia Morocco cleared.
At ground, good day. Mighty Med 1, position 105, information passport, request clearance to Cologne.
Is it Multi-Med 1, East Midlands Ground? Good afternoon. You're cleared to Cologne via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 90, score 0564.
Mighty Med 1, cleared Cologne, Daventry 3 November, runway 27, initial climb flight level 90 and score 0564.
1174, good effort, mate. Multi-Med 1, read back correct. Report ready for push, QNH 1038.
Copied and welcome, Mighty Med 1.
Ground, good afternoon. 6784 East VATSIM. Requesting outbound to Glasgow 5.
Easy 6784 East Midlands Ground, g'day. Cleared to Glasgow via the Trent 2 November departure. Initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, score 4450. Easy 6784, read back correct. Report ready for push. Break, easy 4, Victor Mike. Contact tower now, frequency 124.005. G'day.
Tower 124.005, easy 4, Victor Mike. G'day.
Ground Tower, it's Rhino 100 Tango's on Alpha. I would like to make the right turn to stand 40 if possible.
Rhino 100 Tango East Midlands Ground, g'day. Roger, take your right turn and stand 40, thanks.
Right turn stand 40, see you soon, 100 Tango.
World Express 78, contact East Midlands Tower now, frequency 124.005, g'day.
124.005, good afternoon, World Express 78.
Arabia Morocco 122, ready for push and start.
Arabia Morocco 122, stands 112, push start approved, face east.
Push and start approved, facing east, Arabia Morocco 122.
Runway 34 Bravo, thanks. Taxi hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Romeo and Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Romeo and Alpha. And thank you for
Channel 82 Echo Alpha, give way to the Ryanair 737 MAX 8 in front, and then continue taxi to stand 9er.
Give way to the Ryanair 737 MAX 8, stand 9.
78, he's on the push. He's cleared, he's
Ground,
cleared.
hello, German Air Force 753. Good evening, with information Foxtrot, request start up in en route clearance, please.
Wow, German Air Force, very nice. German Air Force 753 East Midlands Ground, good target, cleared to Cologne via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 90, squawk 5450.
German Air Force 753 is cleared to Cologne via the Delta Tango Yankee 3 November departure. Climb flight level 90 and squawk 5450.
German Air Force 753, read back correct. Startup approved, report ready for push.
Startup is approved, will go German Air Force 753.
River Morocco 122, pushing on starting. Are you sure I need to face east instead of west?
Hey firm, yes. He has been passed off, I'll give him another bell. Easy 4, Victor Mike, you still on frequency? No, he's not on my frequency anymore.
East Midlands Ground, FedEx 2340 with Fox, over at the cargo terminal, request after clearance to Schiphol.
2 stations at once, calling East Midlands. Say again.
East Midlands Ground, FedEx 2340, you're at the cargo stand, request IFR clearance to Schiphol with Foxtrot.
FedEx 2340, East Midlands Ground, g'day. Just check your flight plan, it shows that you filed to fly to Cork.
East Midlands Ground, good day. Easy 132, radio check.
Easy 133, East Midlands Ground, g'day. Readability 5. Ryanair 34 Bravo, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005, g'day.
Contact tower 124.005, GHP 219 Bravo.
Easy 146, radio 4, pushing stop.
Easy 146, stand 12, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Start approved, face east, QNH 1038, 42.
He's on push, he's handed off. Easy.
And German Air Force 753, parking position 79er, request pushback.
German Air Force 753, stand 79er, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Pushback is approved, facing east and QNH 1038 for German Air Force 753.
Thanks for your help today, mate, appreciate it. Yeah, it got very busy very quickly, didn't it? Sam, I don't know, I wasn't watching. You guys have to tell me if he did or not. Willie, hello. Easy 14 Papa Charlie calling East Midlands Ground. Well, I'm just getting static from you. Drac, have a good one, matey. Appreciate the super chat earlier. Very generous of you. Thank you. Have a good day.
Lot 956, ready for push and start.
Lot 9056. Caution, the German Air Force A320 on your left stands 76 right. Push start approved. Face east. QNH 1038.
Face east, push and start approved. Beware of the traffic. QNH 1038. Pole lot 956.
Lovely.
Easy 14 Papa Charlie, that should be fixed now, so requesting clearance to Edinburgh Foxtrot.
Hey, firm, your readability 5. Easy 14 Papa Charlie, you cleared to Edinburgh via the Trent 2 November departure, runway 27, squawk 0307. James, welcome.
Cleared Edinburgh Trent 2 November departure, runway 27, squawk 0307, Easy 14 Papa Charlie.
Easy 14 Papa Charlie, read back correct report, ready for push. See ya.
Welcome.
Arabian Maroc 122, ready for taxi.
Arabian Maroc 122, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 for runway 27 via Alpha, Arabian Maroc 122.
And ground, Mighty Medic 1 is ready for pushback.
Medic 1, give way to the Arabia Maroc A320neo on your right, and then stand 105, push and start approved, face east behind.
Give way to the Maroc and push and start approved facing east.
Mighty
Medic 1.
Push.
East Midlands Ground, EC133 and A320 Neo, stand 16 with information Foxtrot on board, requesting IFR to Schiphol.
Easy 133, East Midlands Ground, g'day. You're clear to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climb flight level 90, squawk 6202.
Clear to Schiphol via the Delta Tango Yankee 3 November departure. Initial climb 9,000 feet, squawk 6202, Easy 133.
Easy 133, read back correct, report ready for push, QNH 1038.
EC 146 ready to taxi.
Dwell, whoops. Easy 146, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Romeo and Alpha. 6.
Taxi to hold point Alpha 1 with 27 via Romeo and Alpha for Easy 146.
And German Air Force 753, request taxi.
German Air Force 753, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Victor and Alpha.
Taxi to running point Alpha 1 via Victor and Alpha, German Air Force 753.
Get them out, this is enough separation. Keep them all moving. 2 inbound.
6784 is ready to push and start.
Easy 6784, give way to the company traffic behind. Stand 11, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Push and start approved, face east. Easy 678.
Jay Stewart, thanks for subscribing. Welcome on board, mate. Happy New Year to you. German Air Force 753, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. Choose.
Tower on 124.005. Thanks for your service. Cheers. German Air Force 753.
Got about 25 minutes left before the end of the stream. Thumper, welcome aboard. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you everybody as well that's hit the like button today. Appreciate it. It's good to see lots of you enjoying these streams. We do one every 3 months, but because I'm doing less than 3 hours today, I'll have to do another one maybe in February or March to get the minimum 3 hours that we require every quarter. So we'll do another controller stream at some point over the next couple of months as well. We'll have to pick another airport like Manchester or Birmingham or something like that, or Bristol. Easy 146, contact tower, frequency 124.005. Good day.
124.005, frequency 146. Thank you. Have a nice day.
.6844, he's on the push. He needs to be moved to that box. He's pushing as well. Tom's at 3, Victor Charlie's on final. He's going to stand 8, which is in the main apron. Oh, Ashley, well, you could be the last bit of traffic then. How does that sound? Or Klingon.
Easy 14 Papa Charlie requesting push and start.
David, yeah, I'm like 56 in the queue now, but I've just done the Moodle exam and I failed the exam again. Easy 14 Papa Charlie, stand 44, push start approved, QNH 1038.
Push and start approved, QNH 1038, easy 14 Papa Charlie.
Grant is on short final, 3 miles. There goes the Arabian Morocco.
Easy 6784 ready to taxi.
Easy 6784, taxi Romeo, hold short Alpha.
Taxi Romeo, hold short Alpha, easy 6784.
In fact, you can continue taxi now all the way to Alpha 1, runway 27 behind the Arabian Morocco on Alpha.
All the way down.
Yeah, I failed the exam again, David. That's the problem. I got like a couple of points short of it.
Lot 9056, I'm having issues with my parking brake, so I'll abort the pushback for now.
Lot 9056, Roger. Let me know whenever you're ready. There's no rush. That's the one. Yeah. So Taff, they're asking about why do you mean you have to do every 3 months? You have to do a minimum of 3 hours of controlling every single quarter, so every 3 months throughout the year, constantly, in order to stay active. Otherwise, they deactivate your controller access, basically. Arabian Morocco 122, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. Bye.
124.005, Arabian Morocco 122. Thank you, have a nice day.
East Midlands Ground, Easy 123 and stand 16, fully ready, request push and start.
Easy 133, stand 16, push and start approved, face east.
Push start towards face east, Easy 133.
East Midlands Ground, good day, Tom J3, Victor Charlie on Alpha.
Subject 3, Victor Charlie, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Taxi to stand 12 via Alpha and Quebec.
Stand 12 via Alpha
Oh,
and
yes,
Quebec.
we will.
Tom J3, Victor Charlie, cheers.
And ground, Mighty Medic with 1 is ready to take.
Body Medic 1, taxi to hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha.
Bravo Alpha.
About 30 minutes aviator, Josh.
Mighty Medic 1.
Arabian Morocco's handed off. He's taxiing. Easy 6784, contact East Midlands Tower 124.005. Good day. Phil, yes, well, kind of, but you're basically on tower, on VPilot, sorry. You just type .tower view. You don't log in on VPilot because that's a dual connection which isn't allowed. So what you do is you open VPilot. Once you've connected to the controller side of stuff, you can then go onto VPilot, and when you open the program, before you log in, you just type in the chat line .tower view, and it will do like a connection thing between your audio for VATSIM client and then the simulator, and then that's where you see the stuff get fed in. It's pretty good. But you can't do like a dual connection, so you can't log into two things at once, if that makes sense. It's a slightly different process.
Easy 14 Papa Charlie, ready for taxi.
Easy 14 Papa Charlie, taxi hold short of Alpha.
Taxi hold short Alpha, Easy 14 Papa Charlie.
It's obscured by that big hangar at the moment. Easy 14 Papa Charlie, give way to the Airbus A330-200, passing left to right on Alpha, and then continue taxi, hold point Alpha 1, runway 27 behind.
Give way to the passing A330, passing left to right on Alpha, and then continue taxi to holding point Alpha 1, Easy 1 Papa Charlie.
133. 1174, yeah, fair enough, yeah. Good spot. So medic 1's going up there. Easy 14 Papa Charlie's behind. He's number 2. Tomjet 3 Victor Charlie's parked. Just get him off the strip. Got 956 is cleared to push, but he's holding position because he's got pushback issues. 1789 is not cleared. GMA 1, Gamma 1, Bandit. King Air. Nobody in the circuit though, which is good. I think we've actually got, I think, radar online as well. Yeah, we've got London Control online above, which is pretty cool. Big thank you to Lily. And whoever it is that's just logged into London Control, Daventry Reese, in fact.
Easy 133, ready taxi.
Easy 133, taxi to Hobwin Alpha 1, runway 27 via Quebec and Alpha.
Secure holding point Alpha 1 via Quebec and Alpha 8133.
Medic 1, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. Good day.
14005, Mike Medic 1. Thanks for the service, bye bye.
Bye. Clear him off. Orca Beechcraft Super King Air 350. Very nice. I don't know what the Medic 1 call sign is, I'd have to Google it. Sounds like a NATO Kazovac thing. In fact, it might be the same sort of thing that flew into Heathrow a little while ago. .133's taxi. Back Alpha. That's Romeo. He's parked. I'll find that when I'm doing this, I've got to basically go over my admin 3, 4, 5, 6 times constantly. So I'll constantly look at all of the call signs, who I've got. I have to remind myself regularly about who I've cleared, who I've handed off.
956, breakage results, ready to put for pushback.
Lot 9056, thanks. Pushback is still approved. Face east, QNH 1038.
QNH 1038, approved, facing east.
Easy 14, Papa Charlie, contact East Midlands Tower on frequency 124.005. Have a good day.
124.005, easy 1 for Papa Charlie, thanks, goodbye.
Head 1. Zoom zoom. Kazovac this. Mark, welcome. Gamma 1, I believe, calling East Midlands Ground. Just getting static.
Easy 433, mic check.
Easy 433, East Midlands Ground. Hello, readability 5. DZ 133, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. Have a good flight.
Oh, it's town 124.005. Thank you. Have a good day. Easy 123.
Bye. Max de Schmel, welcome. Far away. Been a while since I've done anything about AIG, so I'll try and answer. Easy 17890 East Midlands Ground. Hello, readability 5. Flower Robin, good to hear.
Easy 1789 is at stand 10 with information Golf, requesting clearance over the W, please.
Easy 17890 East Midlands Ground. You're cleared to Dublin via the Trent 2 November departure. Initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 0305. Jep, welcome.
Cleared via Trent 2 November departure, climb 6,000 feet and squawk 0305, easy 1789.
Easy 1789, read back correct, report ready for push. QNH 1038.
We'll go 1789.
He's cleared. It might just be that Max de Schmel that that's one of the things I've not yet updated. It's been a couple of months since I last updated the AIG file, actually.
Midlands Ground, Gamma 1, King Air 350 with Gulf Airways to Edinburgh.
Gamma 1, East Midlands Ground. Good afternoon. You ready to copy clearance?
Go ahead.
You're cleared to Edinburgh via the Trent 2 November departure. Initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 3526.
Cleared to Edinburgh, Trent 2 November 6,000, 3526 on the squawk for Gamma 1.
Gamma 1, reback correct. Startup approved, report ready for taxi.
Gamma 1, welcome.
3. Starting to build in for a bit of sunset now at East Midlands by the looks of it. Very nice. You can see a beluga, it's me, I've just landed from EDHI. I don't think I've got any belugas built into the software. So probably about 15-20 minutes left of the stream today, by the way, folks. And the last aircraft we'll handle will be the Neptune, which is Ashley flying in. That's as far as we'll go. We've got another sort of maybe 15-20 minutes. Stan, the VNAV, not really. Well, it is, but you have to be on top of it. But yeah, the CRJ certainly is flyable on VATSIM. Indy's home. Someone's asking how she's getting on. She's still got a bit of a funny belly at the minute. Still not having like lots of food and things. But the good thing is she's not thrown up for a few days. So whatever she's eaten, it just needs her stomach to settle a little bit first, and then hopefully her appetite comes back. But she's just been on some like one-to-one training for the last few hours today, about an hour from where we live. So the other half's taken her there for a little bit. Yeah, Stan, the FSS E-Jets really desperately need something, don't they? They've hugely under-delivered with that. There is East Midlands. The link for it is in the description below, by the way. So if you're watching and you want to have things like some of the scenery like this, then there's also a code for Contrail in the live chat description for today's stream. In the description for today's live stream, it'll get you 10% off Contrail as a nice way of giving yourselves a little bit of a money-saving opportunity. If you've not used that code before and you use Contrail for scenery, then that'd be perfect. It's definitely worth taking a look at that. It's in the description below, along with the link for today's scenery, which is Pine Week Devco's East Midlands Airport.
Lot 9056 ready for taxi.
Lot 9056, taxi to hold point Alpha 1 runway 27 via Alpha.
Taxi to holding point runway 27 Alpha 1 via Alpha. Lot 9056. It's a little kind of like lull at the moment, isn't it? A couple of people still configuring their aeroplanes and things. What's that one there? Is it a Piper PA-31 Navajo? Nice. Mark, I'm not sure actually. David says if anybody is looking to fly later today, the Vancouver area on VATSIM will be staffed up, and the other West Coast Canadian airports from 9 PM UK time tonight. So if you're looking to fly somewhere this evening, then head over to Vancouver and get some fantastic ATC service by the folks at VATCAN, which David is one of their controllers.
Easy 433 of information go, stand 102, type A320, request to Edinburgh.
22. Easy 433, East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. You're cleared to Edinburgh via the Trent 2 November departure. Initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, squawk 0344.
Cleared to Edinburgh, Trent 2 November departure. Initial climb 6,000, squawk 0344, Easy 433.
Easy 433, read back correct, report ready for push. Break, break. Lot 9056, contact East Midlands Tower 124.005, g'day.
124.005,
Thank you for your service. Love you. 9056.
Bye.
East Midlands Ground, good afternoon. Clifton 35 with you.
Clifton 35, East Midlands Ground. Good afternoon. Pass message.
Roger, Piper Navajo, stand 41, information Golf QNH 1038, request clearance to Bristol.
Clifton 35, you're cleared to Bristol via the Daventry 3 November departure. Initial climbs altitude 6,000 feet and squawk 2031.
Roger, cleared Bristol, Daventry 3 November, climb altitude 6,000, squawk 2031, Clifton 35.
Clifton 35, read back correct, report ready for push.
Clifton 35, okay.
Ground Gamma 1 in the maintenance area with Golf, ready to taxi.
Gamma 1, Roger, taxi at your own discretion to Alpha and then taxi to Hold Point Whiskey 1, runway 27 via Alpha.
On discretion Alpha, holding point Whiskey 1 for 27 via Alpha for Gamma 1.
GD says he's still having issues with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, found it's been released too early for himself, no marketplace, haven't got the same keybinds amongst other faults. I think it's almost there now though, a lot of it is us having to get used to the new simulator, like the new keybinds and all the other quirks and settings and everything else they've introduced, but certainly something that is getting easier, is getting better. We just need aircraft like PMDG 777s, the 737s, the iFly 737 MAX 8. We need all of that to be compatible with the new simulator, and then it will be really good. It'll be almost not MSFS 2020 could just be uninstalled at that point. Ashley, is that you coming in? Neptune 3 Echo?
EV433 is ready for push and start.
So it might be closing in about 10 minutes, folks. Easy 433, stand 102, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038.
Face east 1038, EV433.
Easy 1789 already, sorry, not ready to check. Easy 1789 was ready for pushback.
Easy 1789, stand 10, push start approved, face east, QNH 1038. 789.
Good for pushback, face east, QNH 1038, Easy 1789.
And Gamma 1, contact East Midlands Tower, frequency 124.005. Have a good flight.
Over to tower, Gamma 1, cheers.
Clifton 35, request push and start.
Clifton 35, starts approved, push start approved as well, face north.
Face north, push start approved, Clifton 35.
NC planes, I'm not sure about that, mate. Might be worth you looking at any filters that you might have put on or something like that.
Clifton 35, request taxi.
Cliff 35,
taxi to Hold Point Sierra 1, runway 27 via Alpha.
Taxi Hold Point Sierra 1, 27 by Alpha 35.
Night Shadow, Jet 2, I think EasyJet, TUI, Ryanair, and then you've got loads of cargo. You've got like West Atlantic, DHL, UPS, FedEx, I think as well. Quite a busy cargo airport. And airline-wise, it's pretty much low-cost carriers. I can see Ashley, Neptune 3 Echo, 5,000 feet, 250 knots, working onto the approach. So I reckon once we get Ashley parked up, we're about 10 minutes till we close now. There goes Gamma 1, zoom zoom. Clifton 35, contact East Midlands Tower 124.005. Have a good flight.
124.005, 35, good evening.
Gamma 1. (433). He's on push. 1789's on push. He's clear. There's Ashley up on that corner, up there, routing into final.
Easy 433 ready for taxi.
Easy 433, taxi to Hold Point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Bravo and Alpha.
Via Bravo and Alpha, what was the holding point please?
Hold Point Alpha 1.
Alpha 1. Easy 433.
1332.
Easy 1789 and we're ready for taxi.
Oh, let's get him out as well. Easy 1789, thanks. Taxi Hold Point Alpha 1, runway 27 via Romeo and Alpha.
Taxi to Alpha 1 via Romeo and Alpha.
Hola, Jacob. Night Shadow, they are, yeah, they're the other side of the airfield though, so the kind of cameras set up over here at the moment. But all of the FedEx UPS bits are all up this bit, and there's 70 stands. So they're right off in the distance. 737 MAX from iFly Grant is awesome. I really like it. Where did Ashley disappear? And all stations East Midlands Ground will be closing in approximately 10 minutes. Right, good.
Oh, Ashley, sim froze in the final turn. Chuffing heck. Oh, that's gutting. If you used New Sky, you could do the New Sky recovery thing. Thumper, is that their plan, is it, to add some cabin announcements? Easy 1789, a contact East Midlands Tower 124.005. G'day. Eric Alpine, welcome. Thanks for subscribing.
124.005, good day, Easy 179.
1789. Just coordinating the handoff to Tower, because we've got Tower control.
189 is actually into Alpha 1.
189 East Mids Tower, hello, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, Easy 179.
Right, there we go. Hand it off. We'll leave them in the capable hands
Easy 17890 Alpha 127, clear takeoff, winds 190 degrees.
of our colleague there, who sounds really bloody good, actually. A lot more professional than me. Right, yeah, big thank you to everyone who's taken part today. Really appreciate all of your chat, feedback, involvement, engagement, all that sort of stuff. Big thank you to Jack as well, dropping that mega super chat. Sorry, Ashley, about your crash to desktop, mate, on final. That's gutting, isn't it? But I hope you've all enjoyed the controller day. Hit like if you haven't done so already, and keep an eye on the channel over the next few weeks for some other content, whatever it might be. I might be in the 777 next, or maybe the iFly 737 MAX 8. I'm not sure which, but I kind of need to scratch both of those itches. But in the meantime, as always, enjoy the rest of what's left of Sunday, wherever you are in the world. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care.